Part 1, the infraction. Karen didn't just manage the Oak Creek Estates HOA. She was the HOA. Armed with a clipboard and a laser measuring tape, she patrolled the perimeter like a hawk. That's when she saw it, a 9-foot-tall, unkempt squatter in the woods. Technically, the Sasquatch, who went by Gary, lived 20 feet past the property line on state land. But to Karen, his rustic lean-to was a blatant violation of Section 4.2. Outbuildings must match the primary residence's aesthetic. "Excuse me!" Karen shouted, her voice cutting through the peaceful chirping of birds. "This nest is not an approved neutral earth tone, and your footprint is literally 18 inches. This is a gated community, not a campground." Part 2, the confrontation. Gary the Sasquatch dropped his half-eaten huckleberries and sighed. It was the 3rd time this week. "I don't live in your neighborhood, Karen," Gary rumbled, his voice sounding like 2 boulders grinding together. "Your presence depreciates our property values," she countered, scribbling furiously on a yellow legal pad. "You're a safety hazard. I'm petitioning the city to seize this land for a community wellness trail. You're being evicted from nature, Gary. This is a formal cease and desist." She stepped over a mossy log to shove the paperwork into his oversized chest, but her sensible beige pump caught in a root. She tumbled forward, straight into the arms of the beast. The world went still. Karen expected to be shredded. Instead, she found herself cradled in arms that felt like a warm, mossy weighted blanket. Gary didn't smell like wet dog. He smelled like cedarwood, rain-kissed pine, and was that organic sandalwood pomade? "Are you okay, Karen?" Gary asked softly, his soulful amber eyes reflecting her own stunned expression. "You've been so stressed lately. Your cortisol levels are ruining your aura. Take a deep breath." Karen looked at his perfectly symmetrical hut. She looked at his gentle, giant hands. For the first time in 15 years, someone hadn't complained to her about a neighbor's trash cans. Someone was actually listening. The epilogue. 3 months later, the HOA board sat in stunned silence. The Sasquatch problem had been solved, but not how they expected. Karen walked into the monthly meeting with a glowing tan and a much taller companion. Gary was wearing a custom-tailored XXXXL polo shirt and khakis. "Everyone," Karen announced, her voice softer than ever before. "Meet Gary. He's moving into the master suite. And before you ask, yes, he's already trimmed the hedges with his bare hands." The neighborhood property values actually reached an all-time high. After all, nobody dares leave their garage door open an extra inch when the HOA president's boyfriend is a literal apex predator.